Peace, peace, peace. A gentle reminder that discipline is also knowing when to pause. Discipline is also knowing when to tap into our body and listen to what it's needing. And I say this to use as an example, like I haven't worked out in like a week and a half, going on 2 weeks. And before that, I was telling myself that I was going to make a promise to be more consistent again with not just doing very, very simple workout and then done, but just being more intentional with working out every day or every other day. I don't know. And then I stopped because I had 2 tournaments back to back. I had a tournament of soccer, well, both soccer tournaments, and I ended up messing up my knees. I got cuts on my knees. I messed up my hand, which I realized today that I've hurt this hand already before, and that's why it hasn't healed yet. So it hurts to do certain movements, certain weight hurts it too. And as I intentionally think about things all the time, I needed to also ground myself in knowing that, yeah, I told myself I was gonna be more consistent with putting a lot more effort into working out. But at the same time, this is where life throws something at us to see if we're going to stay true to what our intuition is guiding us to do, to what our body is needing from us to do. And I needed to override the part of me wanting to be disciplined and override it with another disciplined part of myself where it pays attention to what I need, where I pay attention to what my body's telling me. I pay attention when my body needs rest. And that's also a part of discipline. Part of the discipline is, yes, disciplining yourself to stay true to what you said you're going to do and be able to trust yourself in that I said I was going to be more intentional with working out, but at the same time something happened that I had no idea would occur with me hurting both my knees and me hurting my arm, my hand again, my thumb. I don't know, it's like some connection to my entire hand here through my thumb. I didn't see that happening. I didn't see that was going to transpire when I was making this mindful intention to myself to discipline myself. And that's literally how things in life happen. It's like you plan for something. I planned to work out, but then unexpected experiences come to be where we might have to make another choice, even though we said, I'm going to start consistently working out again. And that's okay. That's a part of us releasing detachment over what we think we're supposed to do. Just because I said I was going to be intentionally working out, I have to pay attention to what my body needs. Even then, if I were to try to be working out, my knees aren't that great right now. I did already scab on both of them. One of the scabs already came off, so one of my knees is fine. But I still feel, even when I forgot what I was doing the other day, and I was feeling how my knees were kind of hurting with just walking. And so I wouldn't even be able to work out fully. And if I were to be so disciplined that, no, I said I was going to work out intentionally again, and if I did follow through with that, then my knees would get worse, my hand would get worse. I wouldn't be able to do any push-ups or anything that consists of me needing my hand and the strength of my hand. I would just come out worse. I would just end up prolonging me being able to fully work out again because I'm not giving myself the time that I need, the pause in between, the stillness in between, so that my body receives its healing. That way my body goes through the healing stages properly. So I don't know who needed to hear this. It's something that was coming to my mind earlier as I was realizing that I haven't really worked out in a week and a half. But I feel fine about it. You know, I'm not bringing myself down over it. Like, I haven't worked out in a week and a half. It's like, I haven't worked out in a week and a half, and that's fine. I'm healing. I'm giving myself, my body, what it needs. That way, once I feel good, once I feel whole again, then I can go strong in my workout. Then I can really put forth my energy as I want to. As opposed to right now, basically half-butting it, because I'm out one hand, I'm still out one knee, and both knees are still not 100%. So what would I be doing? What would be the point of me pushing myself? I'm not going into some competition. Soccer's on pause already. We already won the tournament, second place of Tulum. We won the Copa Maya championship, first place. I won first place goalie. What more do I want? It's like, for what? I say all that to say that many times we push ourselves for something that's really insignificant, that's not worth it. Even if we didn't win, if I had hurt myself for pushing myself, it wouldn't be worth it. Even nothing's worth anything, especially a title or status, or nothing's worth us being good. I don't want to hurt myself, period, over anything that I know that I might have had control over. It's kind of like even in a game, if I had, actually I did hurt myself during the game and I still played. But I knew the limit to what I could still continue playing. Even though I hurt my hand and my knees were bleeding and I want to say I had some scratches, I still knew I could keep going. But I had the discipline within me that I knew that had I hurt my hand more, had I hurt my knees more, I have the discipline within me, the balance within me that can say, I need to sit out. I can't continue playing, because then I could end up breaking this, fracturing it. I could end up, I don't know, something could happen. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't really like to think of those what ifs. But I'm just saying how important it is for us to have balance, to know when to say no, have balance to know when to override your own discipline, or override your own commitments, or override your own promise to yourself. May it suck, may it hurt sometimes. I'm literally thinking right now, when I first hurt this hand, it was so hard for me to stop and not keep going. It was really hard for me. It was really hard for me to release the control, to release detachment onto what I set out I was going to continue doing, camping, going around, traveling, wherever it is that I would have ended up traveling. But I hurt my hand because I know that the universe knew this is the only way she's going to stop and listen, and she's not going to keep going. She's going to know that she has to throw in the towel. And that's exactly what I did. I threw in the towel with all of my plans, with everything that I had literally prepared about a month to 2 months for this trip that I was taking. And literally On one of my last stops camping before I was gonna take off, I hurt my hand bringing down the tent. I heard it so, it hurt so much. It hurt so much. It literally took like 3 months for it to feel good again after that. And that happened because I needed to learn to let go of what I set myself out to do, because plans don't always plan out the way that we think that they should plan out. And because I let go of wanting to go here, wanting to go there, my whole plan that I had planned out before my hand messed up, because I let all that go, the plan that the universe had for me after this happening was way better than what I had planned out. It was way better. It was way better. That's one reason why I'm here living in Tulum now too. Could it have still worked out the same way? Of course it could have. I'll never know now, because I followed my guidance. I followed the guidance of what was transpiring in my life. I followed. My hands hurt. I can force myself and keep pushing myself to keep going because I said that I was gonna go and do this. Or I can listen to what's showing it up for me in my life. My hand is hurt. So this means that I need to pause. This means that I need to 11:44, I need to take a moment of reflection and allow this unknown to unfold, because it was all things that I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't have any plans for that. I didn't put it in my plan to hurt my hand. And that's the message I'm just expressing that even if you plan for things, the universe will always have the last word. The universe will always have the last word, but you will have the last say. Because it's up to you to pay attention to what's happening. Like, for example, it was up to me to pay attention that my hand is hurt and I'm not meant to continue on this way. And I knew it, and that's why it hurt me so much, because I knew it. It's like, I know I can't. I know, universe, this happened for a reason, because I'm not meant to keep going as much as I want to. And I'm also expressing this because I know it's not easy to sometimes have to cancel your plans or have to pause your plans that you might have been super excited for. Maybe other people are involved and it's harder for you to say, hey, this isn't going to happen anymore. Sometimes other people don't understand why you had to make that choice. But I promise you, you make these difficult decisions to choose you, to choose 1331, to choose whatever highest good the universe is reflecting back to you. To choose to pause, to choose to reflect, to choose to allow yourself to receive some answers in the pausing. 1354. Making the choice to go from the 3 to the 5, or be at the 5 after you've leaped from the 3, and then have to take one step back to the 4. But I promise you, you can go from the 3 to the 5 to the 4 and end up at the 9 and end up at the 8 and end up at the 10. Just like that. I can't even snap my finger, it hurts. So trust in your guidance, trust in what's unfolding, and don't be afraid to put a pause on things. Don't be afraid to turn back on what you said, because you know that that's what your intuition is guiding you to do, because you know that that's what the universe is showing you that you're meant to do. Make choices based on your greatest good. not out of struggle, not out of forcing. I am not forcing myself to be okay and working out, pushing myself through the pain and the discomfort just because I wanted, because I said I was going to be working out. No. Giving myself the space and the time and the calmness that my body needs to heal. And it could be one more week. It could be one more week. But that 1 week, I'll be feeling 100% to come back strong to work out. Mentally strong, physically strong to get to work out. As opposed to if I work out tomorrow, I might be in for a week working out through the pain and through the struggle, and then be out another month or 2 months because I didn't pay attention and give myself that extra few days that my body needed. All because what? Because we want to be stubborn and hard-headed and no, I want to work out. Let go. Let go. Remove resistance. Don't let the ego control you. And instead, command your own energy. Command your intuition to be what helps you make the choices in your life. Because it's those choices that are going to make our experiences so much more beautiful, so much more enjoyable. Enjoyable. I like to say enjoy. I am enjoying. I'm enjoying instead of enjoying. I don't know. Welcome to my dictionary. And well, that's the messages for you and as always for me. I'm gonna continue enjoying this walk and this present day, this present gift. Peace. I'm gonna go work out. Just kidding.